Welcome to my Capstone app project review. For my app, I created an app called Smash Stats, which is a way for players of the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game to be able to see statistics on each character and make a better decision on who they want to play as based on their speed, weight, height, power, stuff like that. Maybe some extra tips if they have some abilities, um, stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to be going over the creation process of this app. And as we see here, I currently have checked out the original commit other than my initial commit, where I changed to a linear layout with an image and a grid view, which as you can see, I have my grid view, my image view, and linear layout just like Get Kraken says, which is very nice. So if we go back to Get Kraken, we can see all of my commits I made while working on this project. So if we go to the next one, we can see I began the array list of characters, and we can open up the main activity.java and see that I started adding them here. And we can even see that I added these characters to the grid view so that they'd start popping up as items within the grid view. And if we go a little bit later, we can see I finished adding all the characters to the array list, and we can see here's every single character being added to the array list. And yeah, so basically as you keep going through the commits, whatever this says is what I did. We can see, oh, added a logo image to the top, so that must mean I added a PNG file to it, and it's right here. This is the logo at the top of the app. So using Get Kraken to be able to show all the different steps I took towards creating this app is super awesome, because we can see each and every little step I took towards finishing this app. We can see I made every single thing appear within a different commit, so now we can see character numbers are in a oh yes, so we added the we ended up taking the character names and putting them within a string array, and that way if later down the road we would have wanted to localize some of the stuff, it would have been much easier than what we used to have. So that's what I did there, and we can see I started adding just all those different stats to the strings.xml file and adding them to the actual app. So we can see I added sizes, I added weight, I added speed, I added power, and then after that it looks like I styled the character page, which we can see that must means I changed the themes, which as you can see here I did change the themes.xml to stylize the character page, and then I added the images, I got rid of the action bar, and then I finished up the character tips. And then that is when I merged my workspace into the development spot to basically check for any bugs before it would potentially be pushed out to users and stuff like that. And then once I fixed all the bugs, I pushed it back into the main, where potential users would be able to download the newest version of the app. So what does the newest version of the app look like? Well, here is my finished product on my mobile device, and as you can see, we're at the original screen with that grid view and that image view at the top, and we can see all the characters on the screen. And if we were to click on someone, let's say we want to see some stats about Mario, at the top we can see his name is Mario. He's the first character. This is what Mario looks like. We can see he's a medium size, he's a midweight at 98, he has an average speed and an average power. And there's a little helpful tip: if you want to play this character, use up tilt and up air to juggle your opponent in the air. Some pretty good tips. And we can do this for every other character. We can click on, say, Chrom. As we can see, Chrom is the Echo Fighter of the 25th character, which is why this special little E is here. That's just one of the things about the game, is there are these Echo Fighters, and it's part of the numbering system within the game, so I kept that consistent with the numbering system in my app. And if we look at Crom, we can see he has a medium size, he's a midweight at 95. He has a fast speed and average power, and since he's an Echo fighter, I'm just describing the differences between Crom and the fighter that he is an Echo of. So Crom is an Echo of Roy, which they're directly next to each other, so we can click on Roy. And as we can see, they look pretty similar. They both look like sword fighters, so that's why they would be considered Echoes. And it looks like Roy's sword is more powerful near the hilt of the blade, so try not to hit with the tip, it says. And if we go to Crom, we can see that his Echo tip says that Crom has normalized damage across the sword. So if you want to make a decision based on if you want to play Crom or Roy, that's what you can make your decision on. So just another helpful thing that the app does for selecting characters. And last but not least, the Git Kraken is connected to GitHub, so every single one of these commits and branches are here on GitHub. It's on the internet. In case something happens to my computer, I can just download it on a new computer or a different computer. I can work at 2 places, which is something I actually did. We can see these different pictures here. These pictures are for the commits I made at school, and these are for the commits I made at home. So I was able to work on this project from school and at home very easily and simply, and it was so easy to get all the changes I made from one place to another. An amazing feature of Git Kraken for developers. It's awesome. And then once again, here's everything I would possibly need on GitHub for if I need it. So that is my Capstone app project, Smash Stats, and thank you so much for watching.